Shalom, everybody. Peace and blessings. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Most I will be done in all our lives, and I hope everybody is doing well. I wanted to take some time just to make a video real quick, just to share my intake and what I feel like it takes to have a successful marriage. Me and my husband, we've been married for 17 years, and it really has been a wonderful journey. And most I will, and He blesses us to see many, many more years to come you know now, just to share what I feel it takes to have a successful marriage. To start off, first and foremost, that fear and the love for the Father, it's required. Because when we fear and love Him, we are in obedience to His laws, and that covers and prevents so many problems and obstacles, and it opens the doors for so many blessings in our lives. That fear will keep you in line and keep you on your toes. And the love for Him, which we know love is an action word, and the love that we display is being in obedience to His word. And when we are in obedience to His words, we display that love towards our spouse, showing honor and respect and the care that's required, for to be a good wife or to be a husband. We display that towards them with no problem because it all falls in line. Which takes me to understanding. Not only is it important to have an understanding of the word, but it's also important to have an understanding of the person that you're going to commit the rest of your life to. When you have the understanding of the word, you understand what's required of you and your position. But it's important to have an understanding of who you are going to marry. And in order to have that understanding, open the line of communication is going to be required. You're going to have to prove that person before you even decide to marry them. Prove them first. Are they a God fearing person? Are they someone that's going to follow the Most High's laws? Are they going to lead you to the Father? Are they going to do what the Father says to do, and not what the world says to do? So you prove that person first, just to make sure this is the person that the Father, would want you to be with before you make that choice. Have that open understanding, that open line of communication, understanding of who they are, so they understand who you are and what you would expect out of a relationship. So understanding is important. You don't want to go into a relationship or a marriage and you have no understanding of what's expected of you from that other person, and you have no understanding of who and what your role is supposed to be within a marriage. So understanding and communication is very important, and it puts you in your place in your role. When you get an understanding of your role, you know what you're supposed to bring to the table. Don't let your side of the table be empty. No one wants to have anybody sitting at their table and they're not bringing anything, or they don't have anything to provide. Your side of the table is empty. So make sure you have something that you can bring to the table, that you can provide, that you can help. Some type of help. Make sure that you're a help. No one wants anybody to be married to anybody that's useless for the rest of their lives. So, that's important too. And when you get an understanding of that person you're marrying, you know what to bring to the table and what not to bring to the table. So you're not offending, your other half. The person that you're gonna commit your life to. Do the things that they like to have done versus the things that they don't like and wouldn't want done. Having an understanding of the person that you're going to commit your life to is very important, because we have to be equally yoked. We can't commit ourselves to someone that we're going to be unequally yoked with, because, it may not last. And each person understanding their role and what's expected them, the man being willing to lead and the woman being willing to submit and stay in her role. You both have to be committed in this thing, ready to endure the storms that life will bring. Be committed to keeping these laws and be committed to death do you part. There will be trials and tribulations, and life will be life in it. But if you have that endurance to stick through praying together, working things out together, you're on the right course. Things aren't going to be perfect because we're not perfect. Trials and tribulations will occur, but we have to also have that patience. Patience is a must. Patience with ourselves and patience with each other. So many marriages fail because the lack of patience and endurance. Things may not be easy, but they will be bearable because the Father is not going to put too much on us that we can't bear. He knows us, He knows our limits, He knows the things that we can take and the things that we can't take. He's not going to put too much on us that we can't bear. So have that patience and endurance. Be patient and encourage each other and be encouraged because marriage is an honorable thing in the Father's sight. And during these times, we're going to have to realize that offenses may occur. So we have to have a heart of forgiving. We have to know how to forgive one another. We can't be so quick to get upset and call it quits. I can't take this. I can't. The Father wouldn't have put you on that path if you couldn't take it. So you have to get your heart and your mind right and ready so that you do have that patience, endurance, and you are forgiving. Because like I said, we're not perfect. Offenses may occur, but forgiveness is a must. And always remember, you not only are you hindering yourself, but you're hindering your marriage when you fail to forgive one another. You're blocking your blessings. If your blessings are being blocked, your marriage isn't blessed. No, marriage takes work and offenses may occur, but love conquers all. When the two walk together hand in hand in agreement, honoring the Father and honoring one another, the children can take notes because this is how you break generational curses.